when you consider, okay, it was a garbage drive there at the end, I get it. But do you think if you could wave a magic wand and make one of those plays that Philly made disappear, or make, say, the Terry McLaurin, wave your magic wand and say, okay, Case hits McLaurin for that touchdown, do the Skins actually win that game?
I think the easy one is I would wave the magic wand and Case Keenum would connect with McLaurin, which would give the Redskins the lead then. I don't think necessarily the Redskins hold on to win the game, but it definitely stymies momentum.
I think the one I do is I wave the magic wand and I hold 3rd and 10 from the 49, the first Deshaun touchdown, which hold them there. Okay, Peterson goes for 4th downs all the time. I don't think he's going to go for 4th and 10, right, in midfield. They punt. We're still up 17-0. Let's say we eventually get the field goal like we did at the end of the half. Now you're up 20-0 at the half. I don't know. They don't have that momentum. They don't have that crowd roar. They're pretty demoralized.
You can make the argument either way. It takes away 7 points.
It would have been huge.
I think that could have changed the difference again. If they make one effing stop on 3rd and 10 at the 49.
Yeah.
I will say this, and I don't think people talk about it enough. It's butt hard to defend a team 4 downs versus 3, which Peterson pressures you all the time.
He likes to go for 4ths.
Goes for it all the time. Now, he might not do it on his own 20, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he's not Army.
But he's going to go for it quite a bit, and that puts a ton of pressure on the defense.
Especially when they have a ton of weapons like they do.
But
they
if
can just distribute it to anybody.
If McLaurin catches that, it's what, 27-21?
They answer the second Deshaun touchdown right away, and it's a big momentum shift back to the Redskins.
No, I think it would be 27-14.
Let me see.
I thought they were losing.
They were losing at that point.
It was 21-20, wasn't it?
It was 20. I think it was 21-20. Yeah, because they went 3 and out. It was 21-20.
27-21.
So it made it 27-21 or 28-21.
The problem is that they weren't pressuring and they weren't able to make stops, and I'm not sure that would have changed that.
I think in the end, the Eagles were just a better team. I said we can talk about all these different things, and they're all correct when you talk about the lack of pressure and things like that. It's
sometimes
true,
inferior team
but
wins.
over time, generally, the better team wins, and
I think
we
could have
too much talent.
I think we could have socked it
a lot of
away.
talent.
Haven't the Eagles won the last 5 times they've played the Redskins?
Yes. Correct.
5, I think it's 5.
They're 5.
That's
They're
right.
4-0 before it.
Yep.
And Wentz seems to own them.
Well, the
he's
Redskins,
really good.
they have trouble when guys break the pocket and create and get the extra 2 or 3 seconds for the receivers to get open.
And that's his specialty.
That's what Wentz does, and that's what Dak does. Who's
What do
coming
you think
in
Gruden would
this
like to
week.
take away? Maybe the carry where guys got hurt?
I don't know the carry that
Now
where he
he's
got
got to
hurt.
deal with. I saw somebody post it online where it looked like he broke through the line and he got clipped. Like you could see his leg kind of snap to the left.
Maybe that's it.
That looked like the play.
Let's go to JaVale in Culpeper. JaVale, what's up, buddy? You on with the Junks?
Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
What's up?
Good, man. Hey, I got to give a shout out to the Eagles fans, man. I was at the game Sunday. Me and a buddy of mine, we got there about 8:30, 9 o'clock, man. And from the moment I stepped on grounds, as soon as I got out of the car, I was heckled. But it was all in good fun, man. I didn't have any negative comments, nothing out of the way. You know, people are jammed up, drinks are flowing. But it was all good, man. I had really good seats in the 100 section, right behind the Eagles bench. And during warm-ups, I happened to be on the end of the field where the Skins were warming up. Chatted with Morgan and Josh, and the fans were heckling and the players. I had on a Norman jersey. He came over, talked to me, gave me a ball. I've been to a ton of away venues, but I think it was the best time I've had. And the big thing that stuck out for me is, I saw literally probably 3 or 4 other Redskins fans, and the Eagles definitely have a home field advantage, man. And I know Sunday is a little different because the Cowboys are coming to town, but I think it really goes a long way when the fans are behind the team, and I think, the players are going to come out and say it. But, when there's a home game at FedEx and, 40-50% of the stands are the opposing team's jersey, man, I think that really definitely has an effect. But as far as the Eagles fans go and all the negativity they gotten, I didn't have one problem at all, and it was a great time.
All right. Thank you, JaVale.
I went
JaVale
to
had a
that
good
stadium
experience.
a few years ago. My son was an Eagles fan for a moment, and we went to an Eagles game. I had a great time.
Were you
It
all,
was a much nicer
were you
experience.
wearing all kinds of skins gear?
No.
Oh, yeah. You
I wore
blended
a
in.
regular like North Face jacket.
I'm not wearing opposing gear to anybody's stadium.
Right, you're not trying to ruffle any feathers.
By
That's
the way,
not
what
my
do you
kind of
make-
personality.
Oh, you could down in like
Oh, if it's an apathetic
Tampa.
fan base.
I'm sure you
Miami, you'd be
could.
fine.
I'm sure you could, but why even bother?
Well,
it just depends on your personality
repping.
type.
You're just repping.
By the way,
Yeah.
we never talked about this yesterday, but what do you make of Deshaun Jackson's comments after the game where he said, quote, "We came out and started off slow and struggled, but not one moment in that game I didn't think we were going to come out and win the game. I kept stressing to the boys when we came in the locker room that I've been over there before in that locker room, and I know how they are. I just stressed to my teammates that I felt that at halftime they probably thought they had the game sealed and won."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did say that.
He's been in the locker room. I mean,
It's just
speaks
easy
from
to say
experience.
after a dub.
I think it's more of the talent overall won out, but maybe there's something to it.
Played for the
I mean, there's a lot of new players on the
New
team too.
players, but same coaching
And it's
staff,
easy
or
to
at least
say
some
that.
of the same
It's
coaching
easy to
staff.
say that when you win.
I can't imagine Jay Gruden, the coaching staff, said,
They
"Yeah,
done-
this game's over."
They didn't think the game was over.
No.
They knew.